A brief history of time.
Alright, welcome back to another stream on this channel with another game in our historical order run, playing through the history of a human evolution, you could say. And yeah, last week we finished the first game in that playthrough of a different kind of series of games, which was Ancestors: The Humankind Odyssey. And that was a game developed by, or kind of like headed by, Patrice Désilets, who also previously worked on Ubisoft with games like Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, Assassin's Creed 1, 2 and Brotherhood. And yeah, that's like his most well-known things he really worked on with Ubisoft. And he went on to create a game about the human evolution, which is Ancestors. And we had a great time with that, replaying for the first time. Now we're gonna have a massive jump in years because Ancestors took place between 10 million and 2 million BC. Playing all the way to the, yeah, kind of like to the hominid, more and more humanish looking. Now we're gonna have a pretty big leap though, from 2 million to 10,000. Reason being, there isn't really many games yet, except between, you know, those kind of like years. Ancestors very much is like a niche type of game in terms of a setting. And like what you're doing. But yeah, 10,000 is still, you know, very much in the prehistory era here. We're still in the Stone Age. And this is still before like Bronze really took over in driving forward, you know, human progress. And we're gonna go and read a bit about Far Cry Primal and the setting to get a bit of an understanding for what kind of time we're diving into. And also a bit about the Stone Age. And then we're starting with our playthrough, which is going to be a minimal HUD playthrough. I want to do a no HUD playthrough, but I feel like given this is my only Far Cry game I ever played, and I haven't played it for over 4 years, I think I wanna have a few things on at the start, and then progressively over the playthrough I might be turning off more and more things as you go. But yeah, most of the HUD is disabled. It's just like kind of like some quest symbols and some kind of like prompts will appear to give us like a bit of an idea how things actually work. And where we have to go. But yeah, this game is one of the most recommended to play without the HUD, given how it's very much like a survivor based, without any technology type of game. And a lot of the information is translated through the environment and through the sounds. So yeah, I'm looking forward to do this. So we're just gonna worry about the setting aspect here because everything else is more like gameplay regarding and story spoilers. The game is set in 10,000 BC during the end of the Upper Paleolithic and beginning of the Mesolithic period in Europe. It takes place in the fictional OROS Valley in the Carpathian Mountains of Central and Eastern Europe, although some in-game mountains can be easily recognized as the Cime di Lavaredo, located in northeast Italy. An open world filled with different types of flora and fauna. A large portion of the game's map consists of modified regions from Kirat, the fictional Himalayan country featured in Far Cry 4, specifically South Kirat, and a small part of northwestern North Kirat. Unlike previous games, there is a prehistoric wildlife such as woolly mammoths, dire wolves, cave bears, cave lions, woolly rhinos, brontotherium, Irish elk, and saber-toothed cats, along with forms of modern creatures like brown bear, badgers, and deer. Survival is a daily challenge as tribes come into conflict with one another and nature. Players take on the role of a Wenja tribesman named Takar, voiced by Ilias Tufexis, legend, who is stranded in OROS with no weapons after his hunting party is ambushed by a saber-toothed tiger. Taka, using his newfound skill of taming animals, will eventually rise to power and leave a Wenja to dominate all of OROS. The Stone Age was a broad prehistoric period during which stone was widely used to make stone tools with an edge, a point, or a percussion surface. The period lasted for roughly 3.4 million years and ended between 4000 BC and 2000 BC with the advent of metalworking. It therefore represents nearly 99.3% of human history, with some simple metalworking of malleable metals, particularly the use of gold and copper for purposes of ornamentation, was known in the Stone Age. It is the melting and smelting of copper that marks the end of the Stone Age. In Western Asia, this occurred by about 3000 BC, when bronze became widespread. The term Bronze Age is used to describe the period that follows the Stone Age, as well as to describe cultures that had developed techniques and technologies for working copper alloys into tools, some planting stone in many uses. Stone Age artifacts that have been discovered include tools used by modern humans, by the predecessor species in the genus Homo, and possibly by the earlier partly contemporaneous genera Australopithecus and Paranthropus. That's pretty cool, because this is a direct connection here to something we read about last time in Ancestors, which is like the second last evolution stage you're getting into in Ancestors. Bone tools have been discovered that were used during the period as well, but they are rarely preserved in the archaeological record. The Stone Age is further subdivided by the types of stone tools in use. The Stone Age is the first period in the three-age system frequently used in archaeology to divide the timeline of human technological prehistory into functional periods, with the next two being the Bronze Age and the Iron Age, respectively. The Stone Age is also commonly divided into three distinct periods, the earliest and most primitive being the Paleolithic era, a transitional period with finer tools known as the Mesolithic era, and the final stage known as the Neolithic era. Neolithic people were the first to transition away from hunter-gatherer societies into the settled lifestyle and inhabiting towns and villages as agriculture became widespread. In the chronology of prehistory, the Neolithic era usually overlaps with the Chalcolithic, the Copper era, preceding the Bronze Age. And that's basically where we're moving here, at the very start of the Neolithic era, in 10,000 BC. And that makes sense because Primal, from what I remember, definitely embraces the whole like home-based system and like settling with your people, you know, making them stronger instead of like moving from place to place with the entire clan. But yeah, so much for the introduction here, historically speaking, for the game and like the setting and the context. I'm gonna read up more about the setting and about how people's lives was during this time, whenever the reward is redeemed, I guess. But also when I feel like personally that I wanna learn more about a specific thing. So yeah, so much to this. Let's go ahead and start the game. Alright, so looking into the interface options here, we're doing a minimal HUD run, which means some stuff is gonna be enabled at the start. However, they might be disabled as we progress and as we get more familiar with the game again. So turned on is reticle and immersive bow reticle, which basically is like a mix of HUD and no HUD, because it hides the reticle unless we're aiming or holding the bow ready. Action meter is off, the hit indicator is off as well, health indicator is off, global warning is off, ammo indicator is turned off, crouch indicator, XP display, minimap, which is always the biggest thing in these types of challenges. You know, kind of like navigating without the minimap. Anything in regards to minimap is turned off. On-screen controls is on because I don't have any idea about the button presses. Same for the interaction prompt. Kind of like, yeah, interact with an NPC for instance, if they are interactable. Objectives are turned on smart, which means they only are shown when they are needed, but not all the time. So I guess it would mean like at the start of like a mission, or at the start of like having a new checkpoint. We're gonna have the found items readout for now, just so we like actually see what we're looting. World icons are turned on because it makes it easier to kind of like see, okay, that's where we have like a quest, that's where we have like our bet or whatever, you know. But yeah, as you get more familiar with the game, we're gonna turn off a couple of these functions here. Enemy tags are turned off, object highlights are turned off, these indicators are turned off, crafting indicators turn off, the AUR cooldown is turned off, collectible updates, tutorial updates, code meter, and tooltips. So yeah, most of the options are indeed turned off. We're gonna have subtitles because they're speaking in a language we can understand. So subtitles are basically necessary to actually be able to understand what is happening. But yeah, let's go ahead and start a new game. I guess survival mode kinda like fits into this in a way, you know, because it has no minimap, difficult exploration, dark and dangerous nights, limited stamina, permanent death for beasts and more. I do wonder how much of the HUDs this actually turns off, because no minimap is only one of many things. Let's have a quick look. Also, hey there, Brutus, welcome in. Good morning. I'm just reading up on the survivor mode real quick to kind of like see if I might actually do this instead of the minimal HUD challenge, because it seems to be somewhat leaning into the same like vein. So having a quick look here to see what it actually affects in regards to the HUD. Okay, change of plans. I'm actually gonna play the survivor mode, I think, because it seems to be kind of like leaning into what I was trying either way, you know, which is like have like minimal HUD, but still give me like an idea of what I have to do. And it also comes with like other additional challenges in a way, which is we have limited stamina, which wouldn't be the case with a minimal HUD. Permanent death for my beast, which means we have like more of an incentive to tame more. And difficult exploration, which means there's gonna be less resources. So it's gonna make the game actually harder that way. But probably also maybe easier in regards to the HUD, in terms of like what is necessary to see. I feel like it might be a nice compromise actually. I didn't check this one before. This mode, but given that the challenge mode comes with the game here, I think I'm just gonna go for it. Just gonna change the stream title here accordingly. Okay, so it's not gonna be a permadeath here because I'm definitely not good enough and I haven't played the game in like ages. So gonna leave it off here. I think game difficulty. Okay, we can change this. It seems to be that survivor mode comes by default with expert. And I don't think it's like a matter of like damage sponges, but more like getting punished more easily. So I could try this. My first playthrough definitely played on normal. Maybe hard. It's a question like what this actually affects as well. Let's have a quick look. Because if it's like super punishing, then it might be a bit too much going on expert. Okay, so basically the player's health is halved compared to a hard difficulty. Reduce player aim assist, so basically no aim assist. The AI shoots faster by 1/3 of the time. Enemies in combat are not shown on minimap by default, which doesn't affect us because we have it disabled either way. They're gonna search for us longer if we hide. Yeah, aim assist box is reduced for any kind of weapon, and we have less damage dealt. Yeah, the only thing I'm a bit concerned about is the boss fights, because I remember having a really hard time with one of them even on normal difficulty. So I feel like maybe hard is a good compromise, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna go survivor mode and hard difficulty.
Après-midi, t'es
Andiamo, forza! Puedo matarte a disparos!
è volatilizzato. Me ne vado.
Esce qui togli peccata mu.
عارف راس كل اللي جبانها
ليس مهما كما ظننت
صدقني المراجع
Masih hasar, masih janas. Palu mansepa, winja duashala. Tusama, winja urus waidash. Guifa haplaha, winjai damsha. Mabaya Guama Udam Krauhadan Yaudan Isila Haskapuris Winjan Irakaskara Nu Laukas Guama Mash Apashkanti, Winja Brashtar, Balshayua, Guashar, Urus, Sanchar, Mas, Sanchar.
In survival mode, your stamina is limited, running and fighting consume it fast. Sleeping replenishes the stamina completely, eating food replenishes it partially. Low stamina makes you slow and drowsy, make sure you get some sleep before you pick a fight. Getting Ancestors vibes already. Hey, there's Cat, welcome in.
Mama Fuaidamas, Chadubi Dashimas, Tu Hadamas. Hi. Sanhatra, Halu Shashwali, Shalamas, Mamaf Hanmas, Hahadamas, Shuta, Marimas. I want a muff, Uchamsha Dagar, no Mashwantar, Pulha Shitaugash.
I can't pick up any spears here from the ground, can I? So don't we have any weapons left here?
Trash! Hurrah!
Okay.
Suwan, Brastar. Suwan. Uślał dragłaś. Tigri! Bei drama!
Appa!
Bei drama!
Appa! Aspetta!
Takar!
What an introduction.
My Shanchita Takar. OROS Waida. Umas Aperskandi Winja. Rasta. Uślał dragłaś.
Rest in peace, brother. I'd had so quite a bit where we can take down a massive mammoth, but a saber-toothed tiger just takes us all down.
Tigri Shantir. Dachis Ladawsam.
Just as vicious as they are
Guisha Dawsam.
in ancestors. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna start by looting here, because any resources will be helpful. Gotta make sure that we have at least like some kind of like weaponry to defend us.
We want our fuck we are.
We also have a sort of like eagle vision here, which we can use kind of like skin for resources. Like reeds and more wood. Okay, yeah, let's have a look at crafting here, because we gotta make ourselves a bow, and we have enough to make ourselves one here. Excellent. We don't have any skill points yet. And I will allow myself to also use a map here as well. Like how I've done the crafting animation.
Apvoja. Baltigi Hatradausam.
To hunt effectively, approach your prey slowly and press B to crouch. Hold right stick to use your hunter vision and highlight nearby animals and blood trails. Look at too close, some animals will flee if they detect you. Nice. Hey Valio, welcome in, dude. Oh yeah, it's the only Far Cry game I ever played, but I remember really liking it when I played it like 4 years back. Very cool concept, I think, for a Far Cry game.
Kuspagwam. Aiskawa Waidam.
Eating raw meat. We can thank our ancestors for eating raw meat so we can actually stomach it. Okay, so gotta find our home base here. Like a place to shelter. I mean, inside this cave maybe? Sushi with hooves. Delicious. think Gollum would approve. And shelter and light a campfire. Ah yeah, so I was at the right location. For my own sanity's sake, maybe make a rule that I have to reach a bonfire location to be able to use the map, otherwise I will be running around OROS until autumn. Yeah, definitely allow myself to use the map in this playthrough. But yeah, I would try to keep it to an amount that's reasonable, I guess. I don't like, you know, use it all the time. But if I have no idea where I am, I definitely will make use of it.
Isu. Winja hadashta. Urgi winjam saquim. Urusimqua. Panti shasdangu. Wajra taticham baram.
Can now craft a club. Oh yeah, I like when games do that. That was actually something I utilized quite a bit in The Witcher 3. Like orientation of a sun. Because you always have like the display for what time of the day it is, which makes it like easier to know where you have to go. It's of course a bit more difficult when you're not knowing exactly what time of the day it is. But if you know that it's like closer to the morning than to the evening, then that already helps. But yeah, nice having those kind of like dynamic things in the world because it really helps with these kind of like playthroughs. Okay, let's go ahead and craft ourselves a club here. Just a bit of training. And a bit of music, that's right.
Purshasda. Guastru d'agua. Judica, urgi purbidram.
Collecting all of those resources in seconds and storing it in this butt crack somehow. But to keep it real, we have to navigate by checking the position of the sun. Exactly. That's gaming logic right there. That's how immersive games are. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, even if you're trying to make a game as realistic as possible, it still very much is a game, and thus unrealistic by nature. But yeah, it's good to have like ways of like getting closer and closer to like something that feels authentic and immersive. Or at least increase those aspects.
Bal winja guan. Wal ura guar sitaugam.
I just burned the field. Wait. Oh shit. Oh. Gotta craft another club. I'm doing good, thank you, Goody. How are you today? Welcome in. You hate nightmares in this. Wolves always coming for you. Yeah. It will definitely be a bit tricky, especially if I like hunting in packs, right? So give me just one sec. Alright. Biting off literally anything. Let me have a look. Oh yeah. Have a good old fire trick. Just gotta do like a circle of fire and they're like helpless. I wish I could have done that in Ancestors.
Decision gerecht.
So it's a pretty cool detail, I think, how the torch is actually like burning further and further. you know, like visually.
Osiris, motionless, motionless like Osiris, motionless, his limbs like Osiris.
And how that kind of gives you an indication about how much is left of a torch. Good thing for the no hut, in a way. He was the fire giant in Elden Ring and he was just an awful boss. Oh yeah? Well, that's good for Cody that you got him done, because it's a good feeling when you kind of like don't have to worry about something that maybe took you a couple of attempts. Also, hey there, Dr. Darling, welcome in. Hey, Precision.
Shasa Guarmati. Winja Shanti.
Yeah, Mr. White! Yes, science!
Science.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Your laptop died last Friday while watching the stream. The GPU got fried, but they replaced it with a brand new one in just one day. Damn, that's really good that they did. That really sucks though. Sorry to hear that that happened. Yeah, you have like really high temperatures around this time of year, don't you? That's crazy that it was so hot that it actually fried the graphics card. Did you still have like a warranty on it or something, or did you had to go for everything out of your own pocket? Classic Ubisoft game. Just get ignited by fire in the matter of milliseconds.
Winja Harha. Hawal Nayaka.
Gave you a new laptop for free. Now you have an RTX 4060, but smaller screen. I mean, that's pretty awesome. I could live with a slightly smaller screen if that means, you know, having like better performance. This gives me Hellblade vibes. It's kind of like really shadow, kind of like cave. Just follow the reds. That looks like a one shot there. Hopefully.
Hush. Tigri! Utram!
Sakwa. Heim.
The land of Oros.
OROS.
Wincha. Na Orospi?
Palu. Sashwalim Shalam. Dakar Hasam.
Saila.
Tigri Chawasu. Tii Bayamartis.
Tigri Udam Daf. Udam Shaus. Dausam. Nutakar Uli Mwana.
Ku Aika Gwashta.
You know, just a regular pastime, collecting ears of the enemy.
Kawa. Ahatra. Guama. Guama.
I'm not sure I wanna follow you.
هذا
Delicious.
Kuala Yawinja.
I seen mushrooms with bigger brains.
Udam Shajan. Winja Damsha. Hugujarra. Udam. Pai huwinja huguana. Winja haiwa guasha. Sandamsha OROS. Tigri dansha dubu.
Chaye!
Sakwi.
Decision gerecht.
Ay. Walta lauba akista. Mi barra. Walta lauba waida. Hatiki walni yaka. Sprauman hatte. Walta lauba waida.
Okay. Near the river. Second, years and years ago, your nephew brought a brand new PC with a broken hard drive, and instead of giving him his money back, the store owner sent it to a factory to be repaired. It took 8 months? Yeah. Fortunately, I also had experiences like that. Like, not necessarily with like PC repairs or anything. It's like sometimes there are like people in charge of like repairing things, you know, like for instance like stuff in the home that you have to use on an everyday basis, and they just sometimes make a business out of like just charging for certain things and then, you know, not really working on the repairing process very efficiently. We just really have to wait for like ages until anything gets done, or if we even like start having a first look on it. It's definitely frustrating when that kind of stuff happens. Especially if you kind of like need the device that has to be repaired.
Tight, yeah!
Do all the pew-pews with an arrow feels good man.
The double wo. Tight.
Yum 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 yum.
Ho ho ho. It's gonna be me this evening. With delicious dinner. Thank you so much for the resub, Levy. Do all the pew-pews with an arrow? Exactly. Yeah. Still the reason it's the only Far Cry game probably that I played, because of it being like prehistoric instead of like modern. But one of these days I'm also gonna be playing the newer Far Cry games. You can disable the darkening effect when you crouch in the UI settings. Oh, that's pretty cool. There's quite a bit of customizations, isn't there? I mean, there's like a crouch indicator, I guess, but that's turned off. It is definitely darkening the screen a little bit here. Which I don't mind. I don't mind. Could be that it's like somewhere in the... But yeah, no, that's just regular... kind of like performance-based settings, yeah? Oh, fair enough. 44 months, yeah, just a bit. Yeah, Levi and I have been knowing each other just for a short time. So many sounds. Also baked goods. Oh yeah. Yeah, we can actually bake them quite soon, I would say. Might have to get them out of the fridge for in advance, I think. But I can have a look again at the recipe. Guess you're wrong. Well, there's definitely a crouch indicator, but yeah, I guess not an option to turn off the darkening effect. Was a decent game overall, but some aspect from older Far Cry did demolished for you, sadly. Fair enough, Code. I can see that if you have played the other Far Cry games prior to playing this, that it might be quite a change, you know, and some things, of course, wouldn't be included given the time. But yeah, for me, this is my first Far Cry game and only Far Cry game I ever played, so I never really had any kind of like expectations, I guess, coming from the other games. No worries, Levi. Yeah, no stress. Sounds good, Goody. I hope you have a good time with Elden Ring. Good luck on the next boss fights. Also, hey, the Babs, welcome in. Good day. How's it going? Also, give me just 1 sec. I want to check something real quick. Alright, I'm back. And my controller disconnected again. Okay. Perhaps you're good, nearly done packing, having to take lots of little breaks with a boy. It's taking forever. How are you? How's video games today? Oh, very nice. That's great. Are you going to like France or something? I think I saw you mentioning that in another streamer chat. But I hope that the packing goes well and that you guys have a great time. And yeah, I'm doing quite well, having a nice day so far. Now that we finished with Ancestors for Humankind Odyssey, we are diving into the next game in the historical order run. And that is Far Cry Primal, being set in 10,000 BC. It's definitely cool because we already had a couple of like connections between Ancestors in this game. So yeah, it's like already connected in a way, which feels quite nice. And yeah, definitely enjoying it so far. I decided to do a survivor mode playthrough, which basically combines like a minimal HUD with like yeah, difficult gameplay. So I feel like it might have been a nice like idea, because initially I wanted to do a no HUD playthrough, but given it's been over 4 years since I played this and it's my only Far Cry game, I feel like I would have been very overwhelmed with like the controls and everything. So it's nice that the game provides like a challenge mode by default and gives you like necessary information at the start. But yeah, I might still turn off a couple of HUD options as we go through the playthrough, but I feel like I don't need anymore. I can also change the hunter vision duration. Interesting. Oh. The Loire Valley. Interesting. Not sure I know where that is, but let me have a look. I've been in France a few times before, but it's been like ages for me. Ah, very nice. I've never actually been there like longer. I've always been on the Atlantic coast whenever I was in France. But yeah, I really enjoyed my stays there every time. You know, like the food and also the culture and yeah, obviously the environments, you know. I love the ocean. Why are you not surprised that I'm on super hard? Yeah, I guess I just like to suffer sometimes. Like that might be an enemy here. Oh yeah. These are like cannibals. That's one of them. Not sure if I can like stealth take him down. Got him. Jesus Christ. Smash his head in. Gotcha. Oh, I should have kept my arrow there. the fucking birds are attacking me. I didn't see this one coming. Let's loot the corpse of a tiger. What is this? Jaguar. A true masochist. That's me. Oi. That's enough. Bitch. Oi. Go away from me. Let me just pick my green leaves and let me be off. Okay, there's more of these guys. Maybe if I crouch, I won't see me. Didn't have to smash his head. Yeah. Was a bit of an overkill there. Jesus Christ. What is it with these freaking birds here? I think you watched too much AC this year. You were wondering why my ego was attacking you there for a second. I don't blame you. There's like actually quite a lot of parallels between this game and, for example, the new AC games. You know, for example, you have like a O companion, which you can use to like scan the environment, quite similar to Senu from Origins or Icarus from Odyssey. The quest markers over there looks actually almost identical to the one Origins as well. There's also like lots of animals in this game and animal sounds that they have been reusing for Origins. But also the Montreal game that came out a year prior to Origins, yeah. It certainly gives you some AC vibes. Jesus. Can I stop? Alex still following me. Okay. I make a couple arrows here. You're not getting away from me, dude. I'll clap your head in. I'm just waiting for another bird to come and just kill me. I gotta say, definitely die a lot easier here on this difficulty. Definitely gotta keep our distance a bit more.
Saila. Ti walnayi.
Shaja, Tani Chlauta. Shlawata.
Tanyi.
Dubu. Walna maiska. Washed.
Luhayam, Urus Quapacham.
Palhubayatar. Wool. Hers. Udam. Salwa tija. Ualna. Winja waida. Tuhai padas shwara. Masi shashautan waida takar. Usayish wada. Haichauha salwa.
That mission success sound is actually quite amazing. I can make that both a success sound and also a manly chant of sorts. Imagine yourself living in Primal times, you're just sitting around a campfire waiting for someone to invent the internet. Might take a while. It might take a while. But, you know, it's worth a wait. Also, give me just a sec. Alright. Those sounds, yeah. We played this game about 4 times, just realized this girl has the same haircut as the Take My Strong Hand shout guy. I had a look, that's from Scary Movie 2, is it? It's been like ages since I watched that movie. I did however watch Scary Movie 1 a ton. It was a popular hairstyle back then. It also reminded me a little bit of Senua in some ways, like the way she looked. Like the hairstyle, not really like a one-to-one thing, but she gave me some Senua vibes. Also, hey there, Mitch, welcome in, dude. How's it going? Good day. Hey there, Shilla, ahoy. It's going good, thank you. Just getting started with some Far Cry Primal. We're playing on Survivor mode. How are you doing today? Okay, so we're back here for home base. There's like spirit energy quests. Guess you could head out and just grab this bonfire over here. can also make ourselves a spear. That's the first one. And we can get our first skill. We can heal ourselves by sprinting, for example. Well, this isn't really fast because we're not using the minimap, or this might be affecting the whole map instead. That should be it. In that case, I'm gonna use this one. The Reveal Terrain 1 skill. Okay. Doing good, just on a work break. How's Far Cry so far? Nice, Schiller. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing well. And yeah, it's going good. I really like this game overall. I only played it once before, like 4 years back. And it's my only Far Cry game I ever played. But I like the concept behind it, you know. Being set in this particular setting, in the Stone Age. But also the way they kind of like handled the cinematics and like language as well. Or like communication aspect. It's also a decent bit of like home base kind of like building, which is very akin to like some aspects of like home base building in like Assassin's Creed games. So that's a pretty good one. Very nice, Mitch. That's awesome to hear. I'm glad you guys had a good weekend in Vienna. Did you guys eat some Wiener Schnitzel? I have like a ward stash. This is like something where we get stuff passively, I think. I'm just gonna transfer everything here. But I can. More the better. So many resources. But it's nice that you have kind of like the aspect of like profiting off the clan, you know, environment and like working together. Because ultimately you're also using your resources to like invest into the home base here. Did it twice, it was delicious. Nice. I mean, it's a classic, isn't it? If you're to Wien, gotta have a Wiener Schnitzel. That being said, I never had a Wiener Schnitzel and I've never been to Wien. But if I ever get there, then I definitely get one. Ah, okay. So it's like 13 journeys total. I guess 13 kind of like sub-chapters with missions each. Should probably take a rest to before stamina and stuff. Went to the amusement park, they have a carousel, but it happens at 170-meter height. Dude, I've done exactly that kind of like carousel before. Not in the amusement park in Wien, but in the one in the north of Germany, which is called Hansa Park. And me being someone who's actually afraid of heights mortally was definitely an experience, I tell you that. I don't blame you, dude. It's definitely a bit of a crazy feeling. You know, I did it when I was a teenager because ironically the mom of my friend kind of like was like, come on, let's do this, you know. I was like, nah, I really don't want to. Like, I'm afraid of heights. But she still kind of took me. So we did it, I guess. To be fair, the view was pretty amazing though. Wait. Leave me be.
It's like a shit took a shit.
Well, I guess once you were actually up in the air and you could like enjoy the view for a bit, it was like alright for a couple seconds, I guess, from what I remember. But overall, I just really wanted to get back to the ground. And I was exceptionally happy when I was back at the ground. So yeah, definitely mixed feelings. That's for sure. Was that a hyena? That was a doe. Like fox-like creatures, maybe? I'm not sure. Different species of wild dog. Ah, okay, gotcha. Thanks, Sekit. Okay, let's just craft... Yeah, I can't craft more than one spear here. The Kapala shard. That's something I can use as like a range weapon, isn't it? Well, let's go for a spear for a bit. Ah yeah, so that's how I throw the throwing knife here. Can I like grab it again? I don't think so. I saw a video of a child falling over a fence at the zoo and getting eaten by these little wild doggos. Jesus Christ. That's horrible. Yeah, zoo accidents. Unfortunately, it's often like the fault of some people, you know, being responsible for others. Like parents with their kids, or some people just like, you know, literally walking into the enclosures of like dangerous animals. And then, you know, often those animals have to be punished. Or even be killed, you know, before something happens. Even though it's not even their fault. How many more times do I have to step here? Yeah, exactly, Second. That's what I mean, like, you know, parents are in charge of the responsibility of the children, especially in an environment as this. Okay, let's have a look if I can actually craft the grappling hook here already. I could make another arrow quiver. We have a hook. Guess I can't get yet. Well, let's make ourselves the next arrow quiver upgrade. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, sometimes animals might look cute to the neutral spectator. But you should always keep a distance from wild animals, you know. Like, even if they are friendly, just shouldn't really interfere with animals that are not domesticated. And it will also lead to you exposing yourself to all kinds of dangers along with it. Bonfires are larger beacons that mark a territory once claimed. Get rid of nearby enemies and light the bonfires to claim them for your tribe. Claim bonfires unlock fast travel points and other safe places to rest and access your reward stash. When you claim a bonfire or enemy outpost, you unlock a new fast travel point. You can also fast travel to your village to build or upgrade huts. Fast traveling anywhere in survival mode costs meat and reduces your stamina. Fast travel, press select and select the map menu. Okay. Yeah. So that means I'm definitely gonna allow myself to fast travel as part of a playthrough because it comes with a cost, which is reducing our stamina and costing us meat. But this can also be used as a rest place and also to access our stash and stuff. Okay, we also got another skill point here. Yeah, let's give us the sprint heal. Hold Y to heal yourself while sprinting with left stick. Use the default recipe from the food menu. Taka. It's not really like a quest hub, right? I have to access the map to view quests, essentially. Tensai the Shaman. Bring Tensai the Shaman to your village. He will teach you to tame bees and core for now. Oh shit. Whoa. Good thing I didn't drop the entire cliff there. Jesus. That one took lots of hits here to actually die. Especially given that it were quite a few headshots as well. You too, Mitch. Thank you for being here and for dropping by. I hope you have a good day. Let me also give you a shout out. Highly recommend checking out Carbon if you haven't yet. He's doing streams of coding of various sorts. He's also currently playing through Assassin's Creed with games like Assassin's Creed Rogue. He's gonna also be playing for other AC games as well. And yeah, he's a lovely dude, very entertaining to watch, very chill. And yeah, I'm sure you're gonna enjoy checking out his channel.
Kuaita Walshnar.
Walshnar. Tinsai Hassan. Balsai Uyikala. Hars. Nasa. Tigri. Luguamda.
Mu Salwa Padawaida. Uhaita. Tinsai.
Nay. Nay. Jassar. Jassar Daf. Hassan. Ashai Baja. Uguifas Wasnas Pathi. Upavi Takar. Upavi.
Delicious.
Utishayus lautra quasha darga. Lautra quasha darga.
He seems pretty stable to me, Sickhead. Vision of Beats. Find the guide. Can't watch Dr. Darling. Oh yeah?
Mukwari Shashta.
Reminds me of a mission in AC3 where you control an ego and follow Juno. Only that we do it in first person this time and we follow an owl. Can't watch me drink the blood. Fair enough. Yeah, that was pretty disgusting.
Daish.
Oh, what? I didn't realize I was already in control there. I still thought I was in a cutscene. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. But our companion, which we can use to scan the environment.
Varana bandita.
Subnia.
Na subnia. Tabaran sayu guarbati kala.
Guarbati.
Shras. Uhai guarbati. Ubargo sayu tu sidaha. Usai tiyu di yaugadaha. Guarbati. Varan habandata. Kubalsan guar habanda magata. Ulaw kawal waida walkwaswang. Haiwa si bargwa shayu. Tushida hamagata.
Tame the white wolf. Doesn't sound very easy.
Tum yauga. Winjara nartar lajarsh.
Tilauga sakwam. Musanu. Jausman.
Alright, so he's gonna join us in our village. Given that Mechanic helps us tame wild animals, it wouldn't surprise me if the wolf pelt he's carrying isn't like a trophy, but rather a previous like companion, maybe? Okay, just wanna have a look if I can craft anything here, but doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, so one of ours is being captured here by the Udam.
Tarwinja kauha waidata.
Tasuwinja.
I wonder how many villagers we're supposed to have by the end of a playthrough. Because even a village of 50 would be quite large by these standards, I think. We'll get well above that, I would imagine.
Hi! Dash!
Okay, maybe I can... Oh yeah, that works. Some monkey in yak skin. Okay. Free meat, free bones, free monkey skin. Critical success. Yeah, that map is quite large. Hey there, Andy, welcome in. How's it going? The night is dark and dangerous place. Visibility is low and more predators come out to hunt. Explore at night to find unique animals, plants and collectible items. Set weapons on fire. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough, Andy. Have you started with DSC yet, or is it gonna be your first time diving into it? I heard from a couple people that there's definitely some pretty tough boss fights in there.
Udam Walwan. I Shavchu.
Okay, so we can call our owl by using D-pad up there. The owl can take enemies from the sky. You can also use the hunter vision by holding right stick while flying. And new owl abilities can be unlocked in the skills menu by building the shaman's hut in your village. There's someone DLC, but if you're gonna start again, how's Far Cry going for you? I gotcha. The first time. Yeah, Far Cry is going pretty good. We're playing on survivor mode, which is combining minimal HUD with kind of like more difficult options. Which means that you have like less resources and you lose like stamina and health quicker. And fights are a bit more unforgiving. But yeah, it's definitely solid experience so far. Definitely raises the immersion a little bit more than a regular playthrough. What's the story of this game? Well, so basically you start out in 10,000 BC hunting mammoths, like mammoths, with your clan. And you succeed doing so, hunting one down. But then a saber-toothed tiger appears and wants to claim the mammoth for himself, killing a couple of the clan, and you're the only survivor basically. Then you gotta go and find your other Wenja, which is your tribe brothers, and build up a strong base. Also against like other clans that are out there. Currently we're fighting a clan that's basically cannibals. Which means they're not only trying to kill us, they're also trying to eat us. And we gotta become strong to fight back against those. And there's also another clan which has mastered the art of fire. So we also have to deal with those guys. But yeah, it's definitely like a survival experience in some regards. Lots of crafting and just trying to get stronger. hunter vision from the prehistoric kingdom. The hour vision. Yeah, it's definitely very akin to the new AC games here. Also, hey Thermomic. This is another Prime era UB game. It's a family member died, we look for events while also building community. You're not wrong there. It's definitely a story I like to revisit. Oh yeah, like a nice little challenge here. It's the only Far Cry game I ever played before as well. I would like to play some modern ones eventually.
Mamsa. Manu Yadan Quad! Charge him!
Cheers, Andy, that's very nice of you. So I actually already have Far Cry 6 because I got it from the Ubisoft Creators Program. They gave it out when Far Cry had the 20-year anniversary, I think. And yeah, I do own most of the Far Cry games except for New Dawn, I think at this point. Like Far Cry 3 I got a couple years back because I was on the plate eventually, but still haven't. I think Far Cry 4 I got for free at some point. And Far Cry 5 I'm not sure if I have it. Yeah, no worries, Andy. Yeah, the partner program has been pretty nice in regards to like getting my hands on new games. But also getting to give away some keys, because sometimes we of course give away not only one for you, but 2 additional ones. It's nice to like be able to give that forward as well. Okay, so hold on. I have to like place a bait here or something, I think. The main called in this. The main protagonist, we're called Taka. And we're actually voiced by Elias Tufexis, which is kind of like a legend in the Ubisoft universes. He actually voiced Ezio's brother, Federico, in AC2. And he also voiced characters like Leonidas and Nikolaos in AC Odyssey. And he also voices, I think, Adam Jensen in Deus Ex, I believe. But yeah, the language is quite primitive, I guess. It's kind of like done in a language they created for this game, I think. And yeah, you have to like definitely look a bit at the subtitles to understand what's going on. But I think they did a good job, kind of like communicating also with like gestures and intonation and stuff. Also, give me just a sec. Alright. Momivec created 3 languages for all 3 factions, all take inspiration from Proto-Indo-European. That is really cool. I think I looked up a bit about it back when I played it 4 years back, but that's really cool. Maybe I can find some behind the scenes for Far Cry Primal and showcase that. Oh, leave the mission zone. Oops. Don't want to do that. I was getting a bit confused by the tracks, honestly. Because I thought I had to follow these here. Okay.
Arsaria. Lashpuri.
Okay, so now we can craft a bait. All of a blood trail to a wolf, then.
Wal Shanti.
Bait and taming bees. So we can craft bait, throw it to lure beast. When the animal is eating, approach it slowly and then hold X to tame the beast. Press to see your tame bees. Okay. You had Leonidas then? Yeah. His voice is pretty distinctive. I really like it. There's like a rough, kind of like sound to it. Okay, so how about we throw it over here? Oops, that was the wrong thing. Okay, so White Wolf is coming. Now it's eating. Now we should be able to tame it. Yeah, who's a good boy? That's how it started. Now we have dogs. Rough like Jason Statham. Yeah. If there ever is a sequel to Far Cry Primal, they have to get Jason Statham to do the next protagonist. Clearly. It is kind of weird that as Udam clearly take inspiration from Neanderthal depictions and Isilla are Mesoamerican vibe. But as with Avatar, the audience relatability is more important than the consistency of inspirations. Fair enough. A good point there about the Udam looking more like Neanderthals, for sure. So you can order your beast to attack a target or go to a location. Aim with left trigger and press right bumper to issue a command. When your beast is wounded, approach it and hold X to heal it with meat. That beast cannot be revived in survivor mode. If your beast is killed, you need to tame another in the world. Yeah, that's one of the things coming with survivor mode, that they won't survive forever. Which might be a good thing, because I remember my first playthrough I had like a wide selection of animals in all times. Which made like having to tame new ones a bit redundant sometimes. I can also ride it, can I? Or maybe not yet. But we will eventually. Exactly, code. That's a question. Am I gonna pet this animal or am I gonna try to kill it? Friend or foe? Sounds good, Shilla. I hope the rest of your workday goes well. Thanks for being here. Let me also give you a shout out there. I highly recommend checking out Chilla for those of you that haven't yet. He's currently doing a playthrough of AC4 Black Flag. And he's going quite in depth, I guess, with how much content he's doing, including the legendary ship battles, I believe. He's also doing challenge runs often, also completionist runs as well. And yeah, it's a really good and entertaining streamer to check out. Another German one. So if you want to listen to another glorious German accent, like mine, then definitely go ahead and follow Schiller. And yeah, no worries for the stream, Schiller. Thanks again for dropping by. And no worries for the shoutout either. Catch you next time, dude. Petting a saber-toothed tiger is a mood. Never would have done that in Ancestors, that's for sure. Never in a million years. Udam. So how do I order this again? With like right bumper or something? Oh yeah. You practice your German accent for decades. It is very authentic. Good job. Well, it's definitely good having a white wolf on your side, that's for sure. The fuck? Oh, there you go. Press D-pad right to open the beast menu and see all the tameable animals. From this menu you can select a beast to core or you can dismiss your current beast companion. Some Beastmaster skills will allow you to tame new beasts. I love that mission success sound in this game, I have to say. Oh yeah, Tensei the Shaman has joined our clan. Yeah, we already had the fast travel tutorial, thank you much. It was an achievement for getting over beast and you were struggling with a rare door for most of the game. Had to Google at the end. Oh yeah? What made it so difficult? Like trying to find the location? Or was it just like a bit more shy? Finding a spawn was rough. Okay. Yeah, that would be tricky. I definitely haven't done a completionist run on my first time playing. I was like under 40% total completion, I think. Who knows how this playthrough is gonna end up being in terms of like progression. I'm sane. Not so sure about that one. I mean, I've 100%ed Valhalla twice. In a matter of 3 years. Ah, okay, so I can't actually move something from the stash into my inventory. Except for the home base. Fair enough. Valhalla finally broke your law for AC 1, dragging you through the entire series. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, I actually really like Valhalla overall as a game. I just think, like many people, I guess, that it's overstaying its welcome. Especially with the DLC content. Ooh. Swap beats, please. Jesus. They're vicious. Question is ever gonna disappear, or can I get to the honey eventually? Got a killer beast or something. Okay, they're gone. But this is more like a trap for enemies, right? Like if they're there, right next to B5 or something, we can shoot it and then use it as a trap against enemies, I guess. Potentially. Fair enough. I'll check out this location over here. So I said it back when I played Horizon Zero Dawn, but the whole map of this game, Far Cry Primal, reminds me so much of Horizon Zero Dawn and the way they handled their map. It's also due to the fact that in a way you could replace the, you know, like animal locations with machine locations. And they're pretty much also divided in those kind of like regards in Horizon, you know. And then of course you have the whole theme of like a somewhat ancient feeling, tribe feeling, like society. But at the same time it's like, you know, more advanced of course in Horizon. Because it's still set in the future. And there's like technology from the past. But I feel like there's quite a few parallels between Horizon and this game. Definitely less collectibles for. have to burn this. Gain entrance. Can I crawl through here? Okay, that didn't do anything. I think I'm not supposed yet to go inside here, maybe. It's for later. I would assume. Nice. Yeah, I wanna just skin the ball, please. Thank you. Yeah, never underestimate a wild boar. Speaking from experience, can be quite scary and also quite dangerous. I've encountered many a boar in my time. See, what am I saying? And smelly, that is war. I was a wild boar hunter before doing Twitch, then I got an arrow in the knee. That's it. That's my backstory. stamina is getting quite low here. Take a rest soon. Come on, take. My white wolf is way too slow. Can't even chase down a deer. Okay, I wanna check on my home base first. Like also a place of like sleeping and stuff, because maybe we can upgrade something for the clan. And also I wanna take a rest to replenish my stamina here. Okay, so stamina is fully replenished. Let's go ahead and talk to, what was their name again? Sailor the Gatherer.
Tapacham takar. Guar tichaskaman chlausarsh. Machi winja guamarsh. Haguapati pacharsh. Aish kauha damshamas. Ulashwai shwaida. Winja cha tichaya.
Build your village. Your village is a safe haven for Venger. Upgrade huts to unlock skills, weapons and more. Find hut resources across the land of OROS. Press select and browse the village and pack menus for more info. When you have enough resources, go to a village and look for upgradable huts. It is Cat. Yeah, it is an ear necklace. Definitely gives me Witcher 3 vibes. Because one of the crones of Crookback Bog also collected the ears and stuff. Which was like a tribute that the locals had to give to the crones to like stay safe. But yeah, in this case she's just our regular ally. Okay, so we're missing one deer skin here for Sailor's hut. I mean, deers are very much nearby, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hunt one, so we can craft a hut here. Like I said, my animal companion is a bit distracting here. Amazing. Peeing animation. Okay, let's have a look over here. I can actually craft something. We can craft the guts bag. So we can carry more bait, meat, and animal fat. Mmm. Delicious. The bag just to collect guts. We could actually craft the second upgrade already. But I will do that later. I was wondering, how do I get again into the menu for the beasts here? Ah yeah, just tap it once.
So,
I'm just gonna send my beast back here. So it's not distracting us with any kind of like additional noises. So where are the deers?
Hi, Guan, Damnash Markham.
I can tame this beast. Never mind. Could be the version of beef jerky to snack on when hungry. Something to chew on for longer periods of time. Okay, there's some. Kinda scared from, unfortunately. It's also another breakable wall. There we go. Got our deer skin. Let's go back to a village and build this hut for Sailor. The huts also function as kind of like mission starting locations, I think. I was usually going to one of the village members to talk to them before heading out. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Takkar.
Sailor's Hut. Missions for Sailor the Gatherer, Gatherer's Guilds, send camouflage, fireproof and speed boost food recipes. Also receive free items in reward stash each day and some XP. Oh yeah. Population 11. We can also upgrade our own very cave here, giving us survivor skills, bow upgrades, club upgrades, sting bomb, throw bow, and more XP. There's a lot of chants I could record here, I have to say. Gonna clip that one. For the second upgrade we need a population of 40.
Srash, Bauschaugas, Winjayisu Dijam, Ma Samquai Dausa. Ah, Daiwa Damshi, Hakrapi Shayu Kwayaka.
Sure, I'm gonna build you one. If I hadn't have a wolf skin, which I don't currently. But yeah, wolf skins aren't that difficult to come by, I don't think. Especially during the night. I wonder what's over in this cave here. Okay, that's just another entrance slash exit. Yeah, it seems to be just connecting between the different cave entrances here. Alright, very cool. But yeah, this is gonna be everything we're gonna be doing for today, though, with Far Cry Primal. Of course, this is all the time I have for now. But yeah, really enjoyed getting back into this game, I have to say. I do look forward to playing more of this, especially with the survivor mode. It was a good coincidence that I ended up finding out at the start of the playthrough it was still a thing. But yeah, definitely looking forward to play more of this. I want to thank you all so much for coming by and for joining me for another stream of our historical order run. Definitely going to continue this week with probably at least 2 more streams of this. But I also want to work on getting Trials Rising done potentially. So either tomorrow or on Wednesday we're gonna dive back into Trials and yeah, make our way to Australia eventually for the final Grand Prix, I think it is. I could actually check real quick. Yeah, I can craft more stuff, but we're gonna worry about that next time. For now, I'm just gonna go and save. And let's quit to desktop. Let's have a look to see who's online and who we can raid today. Alright, so Rod is actually still online. He's playing some AC Origins. He's doing a new game plus run, doing all of these side missions. So we're gonna go and raid over to him today. If you would like to follow us with a raid over to Rod's, feel free to copy and paste those raid emotes. We got one for subs and one for non-subs. And yeah, I will catch you in the next one. Until then, thanks again everyone for being here, and hope you all have a good rest of the day.